He's back. He's back. They told me, Ben Davis and the team told me this guy's back. He's destroying people in sparring. He's punching so hard. I believe that this Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight in the world. That was a punch-perfect performance tonight. Otto Wilding is an excellent heavyweight. He absolutely dispatched him. He broke him down. He broke his nose. He broke him to the body. He broke his eye. And it was just a stunning performance. And, you know, one that says he's back. As I said, in this mindset with this team, I think he's unbeatable. And 2024 is going to be a massive year for him.
Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Yes, we took a break. Spent some time prepping the soil and pruning the fruit trees for next year. That's why we had time off. But now we're back and we're not holding back. This channel is about telling it straight, no sugarcoating, no fluff. If a fight is taking easy opponents, we'll say it. If a fight's getting hyped up but isn't worth the ticket, we'll call that out too. No holding back. My philosophy or opinion is, if you want to be the best, then prove it. Go after the toughest. Face the feces and beat them. Don't just dream about greatness, fight for it, earn it, and let your wins speak for themselves. Forget the empty talk. Don't claim you can beat until you've proven it under the lights. In the heat of battle, show respect for the fight and for your opponent, and if you fall short, own it with honor. A true warrior rises, learns, and comes back stronger. Bragging is for those who've earned it. Champions don't need words to prove their worth. The victories do all the talking. And there are a lot of trash talkers and braggers out there. And today we are diving into the biggest name in the game, Anthony Joshua. Yeah, you heard, Anthony Joshua. I know all Joshua fans aren't going to like to hear the truth, but it is. So why Joshua? Because he and his promoter, Eddie Hearn, have spent years talking him up like he's the second coming of Muhammad Ali. And if you want to be in the spotlight and can't deliver what you promised, then expect to get the truth told. Best heavyweight of the generation, unstoppable force, you name it, they've said it. But did we actually get that? No, it was all hype to sell tickets and build a brand. Let's break it down, but I won't go into too much details like he lost to Andy Ruiz and came back, and which other hopeless boxers he fought. We will keep it simple and name just a few. First up, there was that promise of a showdown with Deontay Wilder when Wilder was at his peak. They hyped it up for years. But did Joshua step up? Nope. They were scared of Wilder's knockout punching power. Let's be honest. Wilder only had one strong point, and that was his power punch. Nothing else. Easy to say now. He isn't good or whatever, but at the time of his prime, no one wanted to fight him. Everyone was talking about his power punch. There are a lot of hypocrites out there, now that he isn't that force, saying, nah, Wilder wasn't this or that. 4 to 5 years ago, he was the man to beat. Hearn and Joshua danced around it, hoping Wilder will fade away. Then Tyson Fury jumped in, took the risk, and fought Wilder 3 times and exposed Wilder. And Joshua is still waiting on the sideline. Let's jump ahead and talk about Fury. Fans have been asking for a Joshua Fury fight for years. It's the fight we all wanted and waited for. And Joshua had plenty of chances, but he dodged that one too. Especially after Fury beat Wilder, and now they're circling back, hoping Fury will beat Alexander Usyk, so Joshua can swoop in and get a fight with Fury without facing the other top names. Why? Because Fury is getting older and slowing down, and losing to Usyk shows some jinx in Fury's armor. Does that seem right to you that Joshua will be fighting Fury next, and not Dubois or anyone else? You might say, well, he did fight Usyk. I'll tell you why he did. He's one of those very rare good fighters Joshua actually faced. But let's be honest about why. And be really honest. Joshua and his team thought he could handle smaller, former cruiserweight. They expected an easy win, that's why. But then Usyk stepped in, outboxed Joshua, and showed the world what happens when you underestimate a true champion. And when Joshua lost, what did he do? Tossed his belts out of the ring in a frustration like they didn't mean anything. Then he got second chance in the rematch, a do-over. And what happened? Usyk beat him again. He lost his belts, his confidence, and his hype along with it. So what does Joshua do after that? He starts picking safe fights. Fighters well past their prime, or never big contenders in the first place. But Eddie Hearn still comes out talking about how Joshua is back, stronger than ever. But who is he fighting? No big names, no risks, just no hopers. Boxers who pass the sell-by days. Boxers who wants to earn a bit of money by being a punchbag in the ring. And then there's the hype of all hypes, Francis Ngannou. Now, Francis, he's a beast in MMA, an absolute powerhouse. But in a boxing ring, let's be real, he's got zero experience, no amateur background, nothing. But Joshua's team hyped up this fight as if Francis was the real challenge. And after Joshua beat him, suddenly Eddie Hearn can't stop talking about how Joshua's back on top, like he's a contender again. It's a show, stage, and nothing more. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Behind closed doors, Joshua, Turki Al-Ashik, and Hearn tried to pull off the biggest maneuver yet. They're probably convinced IBF they will earn huge amount of money, and IBF being IBF, well, they don't even have Tyson Fury in their rankings, not even top 10 anyway. What kind of boxing organization is that? Fury only lost once. IBF is a joke. So they stripped Usyk of his title so Joshua could fight Daniel Dubois for the belt instead. And they thought this would be a walk in the park. An easy win for Joshua, they thought. But what happened? Dubois didn't just win, he exposed Joshua in a way that even Usyk didn't. He demolished him. This was a reality check, showing the world that maybe, just maybe, the golden boy of boxing isn't as unstoppable as they've made you believe.
Anthony Joshua is the baddest man on the planet, and I'm telling you now, he beats everyone in the division. And people now listening to me, they used to listen to me and go, oh, you know it. You know it. You know AJ's the best heavyweight in the world. He is back, baby. He's got all the tools now, the defence, the footwork, the power, the spite. Ben Davison and Lee Wiley, we salute you. We have him. AJ is the goods and the future undisputed heavyweight world champion.
You know, Joshua's all over the place. He's just been caught again. Anthony Joshua wobbling all around the ring. Daniel Dubois going in for the finish. Joshua can't get off the... And his corner want to shut Joshua down. Now, Anthony Joshua, how much more can he take? He's down again. Dubois fell there. Joshua's going in for the finish now. Oh, down he goes.
And now, instead of a rematch with Dubois, Joshua's trying to jump the queue again and fight with agent Slover Fury. They're hoping Fury wins so he doesn't have to face the hungry challengers. Is that fair? Nope, not in my opinion. Dubois earned the right to fight the winner of Usyk versus Fury. And what about other contenders like Joseph Parker, Zhang, or Bacall, who, by the way, just demolished Jared Anderson, America's heavyweight hope? This is the truth in modern boxing. Since Lennox Lewis hung up his gloves, fighters are picking paydays over titles. Back then, top fighters fought 3 or 4 times a year. Now, they're lucky if they fight twice. Why? Because they don't need belts to make millions. And Joshua is the poster boy for this new era. Even Tyson Fury himself said, it's not about belts, it's about the money. So here we are in a sport once about legacy, now more about marketing. And Joshua Saga, a big promise, a big hype, and so far just a whole lot of hot air. And now Eddie is coming out with excuses after excuses to avoid Daniel Dubois or anyone else. Nothing personal, it's just that when someone is trying to insult others' intelligence with bullshit, it gets a bit annoying. Stay tuned, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.